Julian McMahon always looked invincible on screen. Whether he was slicing perfection into flawed bodies on Nip Tuck, freezing witches on Charmed, or bending metal as Dr. Doom in Fantastic Four. Yet the Australian actor's most demanding battle unfolded far from cameras. This week, at just 56, McMahon lost a private, year-long fight with cancer, slipping away peacefully after a valiant effort, according to a statement from his wife, Kelly. Fans who grew up terrified by his villains or swooned over his charm are reeling, and Hollywood is rushing in with tributes to a man who, peers say, turned every set into a classroom and every wrap party into a family reunion. You're watching Hollywood Daily Reports. For breaking celebrity stories delivered before the credits even roll, smash that like button and hit subscribe so you never miss what happens next. Behind the curtain of TV iconography, McMahon's final months were fiercely private. Friends reveal he kept treatments quiet, continuing voiceover sessions between hospital rounds, determined never to let illness overshadow craft. He loved his family, he loved his fans, Kelly wrote, adding that his last wish was simple: keep spreading joy. The couple had celebrated their 10th anniversary in May with a quiet beach picnic. Just them, the surf, and an acoustic guitar he never quite learned to tune. That understated romance mirrored his exit. No tabloid leaks, no dramatic hospital photos. Just a gentle fade-out, surrounded by those he trusted most. Fans first met Julian William McMahon in the early 90s as Ben Lucini on the Australian soap Home and Away. But America claimed him in 2003 when he stepped into the scalpel-sharp shoes of Dr. Christian Troy on FX's Nip Tuck. Viewers tuned in for stylish surgical gore and stayed for McMahon's intoxicating blend of menace and vulnerability. Over 6 seasons, he earned Golden Globe buzz, an Entertainment Weekly cover, and a legion of fans who confessed they hated to love him. Showrunner Ryan Murphy remembers McMahon ad-libbing a line, "Beauty is symmetry," that became the series' unofficial tagline. The big screen quickly called. With eyebrows arched at comic book precision, McMahon brought Victor Von Doom to life in 2005's Fantastic Four and its 2007 sequel. Critics were split on the movies, but united on him. Empire magazine labeled his performance deliciously wicked. He later told late-night hosts he studied Wall Street CEOs for the role, banking on quiet calculation rather than cackling theatrics. That decision inspired a decade of MCU villains who traded melodrama for icy poise. If Doom cemented him as a cinematic adversary, Charmed revealed his romantic side. As Demon Gone Good Cole Turner, he wielded blue fireballs while melting Phoebe Halliwell's heart, and, by extension, the WB's target demographic. At fan conventions, he'd joke that airbrushing scorch marks 101 should be a credited skill. Co-star Alyssa Milano tweeted yesterday, "Julian turned darkness into poetry. Rest now, friend." Hashtags Forever Cole and Dr. Doom trended worldwide within hours. Off-camera, however, his proudest title was Dad. He shared daughter Madison with second wife Brooke Burns, herself heartbroken enough to post a single photo. Father and daughter at a softball game, caps on backwards, grins identical. The caption read simply, "Rest in peace." Madison, now 23, reposted the image with her own line, "Love you forever, Papa Doom." Hollywood friends say McMahon rearranged shooting schedules to attend every one of her college volleyball matches, sometimes flying overnight from Toronto to Los Angeles and back before call time. Industry reactions arrived fast. F-Time released a statement praising his fearless commitment to complicated characters. Marvel wrote, "The Latvian throne is draped in black today." Dylan Walsh, his Nip Tuck partner in Scalpel, recounted shooting a scene past 2 a.m. when McMahon insisted the crew break for coffee so the boom operator's birthday didn't go uncelebrated. He looked like a villain, Walsh said, but he loved like a hero. McMahon's talent wasn't limited to playing bad guys. In 2020, he pivoted to law enforcement as supervisory special agent Jess LaCroix on CBS's FBI Most Wanted, slipping into fatherly authority with quiet gravitas. Viewers praised the show's balance of procedural grit and family tenderness. owed largely to McMahon's ability to convey protective warmth beneath stoic lines. The episode where his character loses a loved one now feels eerily prophetic. Overnight streams of that chapter spiked 600%. The modern way fans light digital candles. What endures beyond statistics is his generosity on set. A young extra from Runaways recalls blowing a first take. McMahon walked over, shared breath control tricks, and stayed until the kid nailed it. At Wrap, the extra found a note in his script. Every villain starts as an underdog. Use nerves as fuel. Social media lit up with dozens of similar mini-stories, painting a collage of everyday kindness that rarely makes press junkets. Yet, the final word belongs to Kelly. Her statement urged fans to continue to find joy in life. It echoes something McMahon told Variety in 2018. "I play darkness so I can live light." Friends say he repeated that mantra between chemo sessions, determined cancer would never rewrite his narrative. In the hospital, he binged classic comedies, Charlie Chaplin, Eddie Murphy, and insisted nurses laugh at his terrible Australian dad jokes. When doctors frowned at his sugar intake, he smuggled in jelly donuts, distributing them like contraband morale boosters. Streaming platforms already highlight in memoriam collections. Whether you rewatch Doom's metal mask cracking under cosmic rays, or Christian Troy grappling with mortality under fluorescent OR lights, you'll find the same through line. A man fascinated by human flaws, yet firmly committed to human hope. Critics called him the gentle villain, but maybe he was simply an optimist, who understood that storytelling's greatest power is turning pain into connection. So we pose the question to you. Which Julian McMahon moment carved its mark deepest? Was it Cole declaring demon love on Charmed, Troy's surgical swagger, Dr. Doom's chilling calm, or Agent LaCroix's stoic grief? Drop your memories in the comments. Share the quote, the scene, the laugh that sticks. And if you're fighting your own private battle, remember Kelly's words. Keep finding joy. That's what Julian wanted for all of us. Stay tuned to Hollywood Daily Reports. We're monitoring cast tributes, memorial plans, and the inevitable surge of fan art celebrating a man who proved a smirk can be equal parts sinister and sincere. Hit subscribe and ring that bell, because the next headline, whether casting news, legacy documentary, or another bittersweet farewell, is always just one heartbeat away.